Hi, I am Felicia Barr, and I am a time management coach for the high achieving Christian career working mom, helping them to create that harmony in their life, helping them to create work-life harmony by providing faith-based time management strategies that can help to reduce their stress, their overwhelm, and their burnout. And also just to make room and make more time for what matters most in their life, dealing with their family, their career, and their personal life. So today I want to talk about time management strategies as a Christian career working mom. How we can, I want to share 5 time management strategies that will help us to be more productive and with our time in the year, in this new year, in the year of 2025 that we have embarked upon. So I know in being a career working mom that, we just juggle so many different things, so many different tasks from family, our career, our personal life. And it just seems like that it's never enough time. And that is something that I used to always say when my 2 sons were smaller. I would constantly say, I just don't have enough time. It's just not enough time in the day to do all of the things that I need to do. And that was really my biggest challenge, that I didn't know how to manage my time the way that I needed to, with trying to balance out my work, my family, my personal life, along with their after school activities, dinner, all of that. I was just challenged with my time. And but I realized that I really had to have a mind shift. And I had to begin to apply faith-filled time management strategies. And by doing this, it helped me to reclaim my time. It helped me to reclaim my schedule, and it helped me to begin to live a more a life with more harmony, more peace, and really living life with intention. So I want to share these 5 strategies with you. I want to talk about these 5 strategies, practical strategies with you, tips, biblical strategies to help make the most of your time this year, while we are, making most of your time, using our time wisely, protecting our time, while we are yet staying close to the Lord, while we are yet still walking close to the Lord and getting rooted in our faith, getting strengthened in our faith, all at the same time, not letting our walk with God go lacking. So I want to share 5 practical / biblical tips and how we can do this. So the first one is, of course, it is to seek God's guidance. Everything that we do, and you will hear me constantly say this and quote the scripture that is so important for us as Christian career working moms, is to seek the wisdom and the knowledge and the insight of God is to seek God's guidance, because He knows all. He knows everything about our schedule, our tasks, our responsibilities, our families, our jobs. He knows it all. So He just asks us, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is to with our priorities, and He just asking us to acknowledge Him in all of our ways and letting Him direct our path, And also in Isaiah 30 and 21, it reads that whether we turn to the right or to the left, that our ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, to walk in it. So we have to be, it's good for us to be sensitive to the voice of God. Be sensitive to the voice of God, to seek His guidance in every area of our life. And in His word, He promises that we will hear His voice, that He will speak to us, and that He will show us which way to walk in. So in our everyday tasks, our everyday planning, our everyday scheduling, He will show us which way to walk in. He will show us which path to take. He will direct us in the way that we should go, how we should carry out those tasks and responsibilities for our day. And this will help us with our time management. Just taking 10 to 15 minutes in the morning to just be intentional with talking to God, praying in prayer, having morning prayer, 10 to 15 to 20 minutes of morning prayer, asking key questions, asking yourself key questions, and also, again, just asking the Lord, what's the most important thing that I need to do today? What is it that I can really actually release today? I really want to do it, but is it something that I really have to do? Lord, lead me and guide me, order my steps so I can be a good steward over my time. What can I take out of the bucket list? What can I take off of the bucket list on today? So a good practical tool for that is to use a faith-based planner or a calendar. Some people like calendars, or you can actually use both. Whatever rocks your boat, whatever helps you to flow and be able to use your time wisely and effectively. Number 2, let's create a powerful reset. Begin to create a powerful reset on a weekly basis. A powerful reset on a weekly basis. Having a family planning night, or also taking time to have a faith-focused review. Which means you're taking time to reflect. You're taking time to just sit in a place of quietness. You're taking time to be still, and you're taking time to think and reflect on how your week aligns with your core values. Your core values really what should drive us. Our core values is really what should really be the driver. What drives us in our planning? What drives us in our scheduling? So doing this, having a faith-focused review time, it helps us to reflect our week and help us to align our tasks and responsibility with our core values and our priorities. And a practical tip to use, strategic tip to use is, when we plan, let's take time again to pray over these plans. Pray over the plans for the week, and just asking God again from step 1 to lead us, guide us, order our steps. Help show me which way that I need to walk in. Show me which way, God, that I need to walk in for the plans and the tasks that I have on my to-do list, that I have on my to-do list. So, number three is the 3 P's. Let's flow in the 3 P's framework. And the 3 P's framework is prayer, prioritization, and planning. The 3 P's framework is prayer, prioritization, and planning. Of course, with prayer, we begin our day, we begin our tasks with prayer. When we begin our day and we cover these tasks and these responsibilities under prayer, it helps us to focus, and it gives us strength for the day. It helps us to focus. It gives us strength for the day. And have you all noticed that it helps you to get centered? A lot of times, even in the morning times, we need to take that time to get centered and to get zoned in for the day, to get centered and to get zoned in for the day. And when we take that 10, 15, 20 minutes of prayer to get centered and zoned in, this is going to help jumpstart and set our day. So this is the first P in the 3 P's framework. It's prayer, of course. Then we have prioritization. Using this 3 P system, with prioritization, it helps us to prioritize what matters most for us in that day. It helps us to prioritize what matters most to us in that day. And then we have the last P in the framework, which is planning. Once we've had prayer, we have prioritized our tasks. Okay, now we got to put it into action. We got in reference to planning it. How are we going to accomplish these things? How are we going to accomplish the things, the tasks that we have prioritized? Okay, we getting ready to plan so that we can put it into action. So it helps us to map the day out. It helps us to map the day out, helps us to have specific time blocks for these particular tasks that we have prioritized for our work, our family, and our personal life. Number 4 is, of course, saying no so that we won't overcommit. And we just got to remember to, a lot of times when we say no, we just have to let our no be no and our yes be yes. And a lot of times it's good if you have the time, if you think that you're going to say yes to something that is going to cause you to overcommit, that's going to cause that extra stress and overwhelm and burnout, maybe take time to pray about it and seek God about it. And he will, of course, again, help lead you and guide you in the answer that you should relay in reference to taking on that extra commitment. And in doing this, it helps you to guard your time. It helps you to protect your time. It's helping you with your time management. It's helping you with your time management. And a practical tip and tool to use for this is to maybe keep a running list of your goals and tasks and commitments. And when you're keeping a running list, it's going to help you to maybe, be open to new opportunities, maybe to help you to evaluate, to see maybe how you can do things a little bit better, a little bit more effective and efficient, to help you to be able to save just a little bit more time in your work day and in your work week. You may see other new opportunities, other things that you can try when you're keeping a running list of these goals and commitments on how you can save more time for the things that matters most to you without over committing. And last but not least, make time for your self-wellness. I always talk about self-care because self-care is something that's really needed for the high-achieving career moms. So it's so important to make time for your self-wellness. Don't feel guilty. It's not being selfish. It's something that is much needed, and you will constantly hear me say, we cannot continue to pour from an empty cup, because if you think about your day between your career and your family, your business, between those three, you're constantly pouring out, you're constantly giving, you're constantly pouring out to others. So when you're constantly pouring out, it has to be a refilling in some way, in some type of way, so that you can get refreshed, so that mom, you can get renewed, so that mom, you can get revived and recharged and re-energized. So it's very crucial for us to manage our time well, so that we can make time for self-care, so that we can time block. Time block is a great tool for us to use for time management. So make time for your self-wellness, to be well mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, be healthy and well. This is how we can even serve the kingdom and promote the kingdom, when we are healthy and when we are well. So we got to take time out for physical rest. We got to rest the body. Make sure we time block for some downtime. There's nothing wrong with having downtime to rest our minds, and our bodies. So schedule some downtime activities. Also, make time for spiritual rest, time for worship, reflections, spending time in the presence of God. Nothing like being recharged and renewed and revived in the presence of the Lord. Also, social media rest. I know it's hard, between Facebook, Instagram, we doing things on our phones, with our businesses. We got texts going on, we got posting going on, we got emails going on, but we have to take a rest from social media. So turn our phones off for a certain amount of time, put them away for a certain amount of time, because it is it's crucial. So for a practical strategy, a practical tip and strategy for making time for your self-wellness is to time block again and make it non-negotiable. Make it non-negotiable. So in my conclusion for today, I just want to encourage you and let you know that time management is it is a challenge for the high achieving career working mom. But when we talk about time management is more than just squeezing more tasks into our day, but it really is about designing your work schedule and aligning it with God's plans, aligning it with God's plan. He has plans for us each and every day. He is the one that gives us our daily bread each and every day. And he knows what every day that he gives us, he knows what our day is going to entail. So squeezing more tasks into our day, it's not about that. It's about designing and our schedules with God's plan, and focusing on what matters most, focusing on our core values, and letting the rest go. Letting the rest go and trusting that he will give us another new day with new, fresh mercies to carry out our tasks and responsibilities that we were not able to achieve on the day before. Letting the rest go. So, I just want to ask you on today, are you ready to take your time back? Are you ready to take your time back and begin to apply these faith-filled strategies so that you can be more productive and release the overwhelm and the burnout when it comes to time management, but being able to create a more a life of more harmony and peace, have a more harmonized life between your career, your family, and your personal life, avoiding a lot of stress, overwhelm, and burnout, because we're learning to manage our time in a more effective and efficient way. So let me know in the comments on today which one of these tips, these practical tips, that you are going to apply first to your life. And if you need another tool to help you with time management, I have a great tool for you. You can grab it on Amazon.com, or you can go to my website at FeliciaBarr.com. It is called the Flourishing Self-Care Planner, and it will help you to schedule, plan, organize your day, your tasks, your responsibilities for the day. It will help you to keep all of your scriptures and everything that you need for the day, your quiet time. You can keep all of this together to help you to be more effective with your time management. So I hope that this has been a great blessing to you. If it has, I'm inviting you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, where there will be more of these types of teachings coming forward to help us to be all that God will have us to be in the roles that we play as being a career mom. So please subscribe to my channel, and please share this video with another mom that you think would be blessed by it, and that she would be empowered when it comes to helping her with time management strategies. So that's all I have for you on today. Look forward to connecting back with you on next week. Thank you for joining me on today on my YouTube channel. as usual, thank you so very much. And remember to be blessed and to be balanced. Have a great one, you guys. Bye-bye.